You're listening to Both Sides of the Front Porch. Two Southern voices, two different perspectives, one real conversation. Pull up a chair. It's real talk, y'all.
Hey y'all, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Edward.
And we are both sides of the front porch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Both Sides of the Front Porch, episode 3. I'm Edward.
And I'm Tammy.
And today we're talking about holiday traditions, chaos, food, and foolishness.
Oh my goodness, all the foolishness.
Next week is Thanksgiving, can you believe it?
I can't believe it's the end of the year.
I know.
Literally one year ago, I was getting on a ship, fixing to head out to the Caribbean for Thanksgiving.
This has literally been the fastest year that I can remember. And my mind is really bad though, so maybe that doesn't say a lot.
We'll get into that in a later episode when we discuss trauma.
It's really bad. But I mean, my family, we were so poor, and I hate to keep saying that, but it's the truth. We were so poor growing up. We really didn't have holiday traditions. I mean, you put the Christmas tree up and all that, but our Christmas tree came from Dollar General. Girl, it had the cheapest ornaments on it. Most of them are handmade, which meant a lot to my mom.
Absolutely.
You know, there were the little paper things you would make or whatever. But we didn't get together with family. We didn't have big Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners. I mean, for us, holiday gatherings were just me, my mom, and my sisters.
Yeah,
we didn't do a whole lot with family because we didn't have a whole lot of family that lived in the town that we lived in.
Did you have a lot of aunts, uncles, cousins? See, I come from very large families. Like my dad had older brothers, an older sister, and a younger brother, and my mom had an older sister and younger brothers, and then they were a blended family on my mom's side. So, I mean, it was just a lot of cousins and aunts and uncles, and of course we were a family of musicians, so we were always together. I remember as a child, this might not be a holiday tradition, but a tradition I remember as a child, we would go over to my uncle's houses, and my family would have their guitars and all the things, and the adults would be in one room and they'd be playing music and talking and all the things, while all the kids, we'd be playing church. I mean, one of the cousins would be the preacher.
You just
I was
none of that
lead singer, honey. I was the lead singer. I was like, where am I backup? You know, I mean, it was just
of course
great.
You were the lead.
But as far as like holiday traditions, I remember we lived in the city. So my mom's youngest brother, he and my Aunt Kathy, they moved out to the country out past Monroe, about halfway in between Athens and Stone Mountain. We'll say that's about halfway to where they were at, probably closer to Athens. But anyway, so I remember it was always such a big deal that we would go out there on Christmas Eve every year. And that's probably one of my most treasured memories, because I remember we would go out there, we'd have a big family dinner, all the uncles and my grandma was out there, and everybody and my aunts and all my little cousins, and we'd all go out there. And then on the way home, my dad and my mom, of course, they're in the front, my brother and I in the back, and we're going, and they would play like where Santa Claus was at on the radio, like, we see him over Stone Mountain, or we see him over Atlanta, and I'd be like, oh my God, he's coming, you know, because that was just a big thing, Santa. And I remember my
every kid gets excited, you're waiting for Santa, and you're looking on the TV. We used to watch on the TV where he was at, on the map or whatever.
Yes,
so
and I remember I would be like, is that him? It'd be an airplane in the sky with a little blinking light. I'd be like, oh my God, there's Rudolph.
So you were going outside looking for him, girl.
In the back seat.
You're going to motion him into your house.
Right, in the back of the Cadillac, like, I see him, Daddy did see him, and like, okay, Pumpkin. I guess I just told one of my secrets. My dad always called me Pumpkin growing up.
Oh, that's sweet.
That just came out. I wasn't going to really tell that part. But anyway, that was always a big tradition. And we always had the pajamas. And then we'd get up on Christmas morning.
So y'all all do matching pajamas?
Yeah. And then when my children were born, that carried on into them. And to this day, my children are older. And they know like when I would say, okay, send me your Christmas list, da 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 da. And they don't even put pajamas on their Christmas list because they know they're going to get pajamas. Oh, absolutely.
I don't think we really ever had any traditions. Maybe going to watch the Woodruff Christmas parade, and that was the biggest thing in town when the parade. Well, everybody came out and threw candy.
So they had like the floats.
The floats
like
and the band, like the Woodruff High School band.
Yes,
and all the people that would get in the parade. And that was the biggest thing that we had. I just feel like the holidays bring out the best in people, and it also brings out the worst in people. Families start acting up. I hear so many people talking about, I'm not getting together with my family because of this, that, or the third. And food starts burning. You have people trying to bring some kind of nasty casserole.
Deep fry the turkey, and it catches the whole house on fire.
Yeah, we deep fried our very first turkey last Thanksgiving, and it was actually really good. I only eat the white meat breast. I don't eat anything else from any chicken or turkey other than the white meat breast.
I try
and
to
Scott
stay
and Chris
away.
cooked it out in the garage, and it was really good. I was so hesitant because I thought deep frying a turkey would dry it out, but it was actually really good. So maybe we'll make that our new tradition.
New tradition. Now, do you and Scott put up your Christmas tree at the same time every year?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
Absolutely not.
I make Thanksgiving Day,
Really?
whether I was
So that's
working.
a tradition for you.
Definitely. Thanksgiving Day, the tree goes up. Christmas Day night, the tree goes down. Yeah.
For me, because of my beliefs and all the things that I believe differently or whatever, for me, it's just about the decor and it being pretty. And my Christmas tree is to the nines. I mean,
yes.
you know, and
Yes, I do know, because I was like, how did he do that?
well, Chris is amazing. My partner Chris is amazing at helping to decorate the tree topper, and he's got a really good eye for that. And before I met Chris and he started helping me do the custom tree toppers that we put on, I would just buy something, or a lot of times not even have a tree topper. But my Christmas tree is meticulous, and I have to stand back, and it takes me at least 2 days, sometimes about 2 days to put the tree up and get it all, you know, where it needs to be. And now that we live in this house, this bigger house, bigger yard, all that stuff, we decorate the yard a lot. So all the trees have lights that go up. We have all the big inflatables. Like our entire yard is packed with decorations. But again, it's not a tradition. It's just something that we started doing recently, when we moved here 3 years ago.
And I will say, Chris showed me pictures of his tree last year. That topper was crazy.
He has
fancy. I'm like,
3 trees in his house.
Yeah, he might have to show Tammy how to do that. It was just perfect.
Beautiful. And he helped me get mine looking beautiful. And I have a white tree, and it has rose gold, black, and I forget what other color. So it's all color coordinated.
Definitely.
So it's really beautiful.
I remember when I came in last year, I don't know why I was here. Maybe you wanted to make a candle. I don't know. But I was over here, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, you saw the tree?
Yeah, because it was over in the corner, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it matches the fireplace, which matches the cabinets, which matches the bathroom. It was just all so...
It was a gay thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Color coordinate, I don't know.
Is that do you think that's a stigma?
No. I just think it's a fact. Gay people have style, and they love to make things look cute and coordinated and fierce, as they say.
Well, I have all kinds of friends. I'm not just. I only like straight girls. Blah. I have all kinds of friends, and I don't think I've ever been into any of my gay friends' house that was not just
pristine,
spot on. Spot on.
I am going through a situation this year with the holidays. We're not all getting along in my family, and that's not unusual for my family. You're familiar with some of that, but we're not all getting along. So now this year we can't have Thanksgiving all together. So my youngest sister and my middle sister, and 2 of my sisters and their family, and my mom and her new fiance, which we're going to talk about, Mom. They're coming.
Is great.
They're coming.
Wait for that episode.
Right. They're coming to our house this year for Thanksgiving, and that's never happened because Scott and I have always been the one that had to travel everywhere for the holidays, and that's exhausting. I've really never looked forward to like Thanksgiving or the holidays because we've got to pack up everything, either take the dogs with us, find somebody to keep the puppies, travel 3 hours to South Carolina, stay in South Carolina for 3 hours, travel 3 hours back because we don't want to go and spend the night there because we have to find one of my siblings to stay with and my mom to stay with, and then we've got the 3 dogs and we're not taking all the 3 dogs with us. We have to. It's exhausting for us because we've always been the ones that's had to travel. And when Scott was going to North Carolina, when his family were doing holiday stuff, now that both his parents have passed and they just don't do things together as a family anymore, which is sad. So this year it'll be nice being able to stay home and actually have Thanksgiving in our house for maybe the first time in I don't even remember ever.
And what time do I need to be here?
Girl, I'll let you know. You can come anytime. We're actually having Thanksgiving the day after Thanksgiving instead of Friday after.
That's funny you say that you're going to wait till the day after. I went to work for 911 in 2000. The majority of my career in public safety, I worked Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. You're all, because I mean, you can't just say, oh, well, I'm going to take the holidays off.
Don't call 911.
Yeah, don't call 911 because we're at home having turkey.
Right? It doesn't work like that.
If Granny's choking on the turkey bone, somebody's got to be there to send the ambulance.
Right?
Or if somebody deep fries the turkey and catches the house on fire, somebody's got to dispatch the fire trucks out there.
Right. Yeah. It's so funny you bring that up because people that are just not in that line of work, we don't think about that. We take that for granted. We really do.
You really do.
We don't think about that at all.
I remember being so tired, have worked, because the majority of my career in public safety, I worked night shift, 7 at night, 7 in the morning.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah, so I would work all night. And then on Christmas morning, my children would be asleep when I get home. So I would...
So you were literally Santa Claus coming in at 7 o'clock in the morning.
So awful. Oh, look, Mommy's home. So here I am trying to stay awake while they open presents, make Christmas morning breakfast or whatever we're going to do.
Trying to act like you were just jolly and full of energy.
And it's like, okay, if any family wants to see me, you're going to have to wait till the next weekend until I have a day off.
That would be so difficult to do.
Well, my mom worked in the hospital. She worked at DeKalb Medical. So a lot of times growing up, we didn't have Christmas on Christmas.
No.
We just worked around those hospital 911 public safety type things. Like my cousin's still a firefighter, and last Thanksgiving I got to see him for the first time in a long time. Wow. And it was so great to see him, and we exchanged stories. Do you miss 911? Of course I miss 911. I will always miss 911.
Yeah. Well, Scott and I have never had any traditions for we just kind of go with whatever. Chris's family, they are extremely family oriented. He's got a big family. He goes and spends the night at his mom's house, Christmas Eve night, to wake up so that they can have Christmas together and he can see his younger brother get all of his gifts and stuff. And now they all live together, so that'll be a lot easier for them. But I kind of admire that, seeing that from afar and seeing that family stuff that you do during the holiday, and it means so much. But so I think some of the best and worst holiday traditions, let's get into it. So I would say some of the best traditions would be matching pajamas.
Definitely.
That's a good tradition. And Chris and I and Scott, we have Maverick and Bentley, who are 2 brothers that are terrors. We love them to death, but they fight like they hate each other, but they can't be apart. But they're Aussie doodles. And then I have Loki, who is a golden doodle. He's a golden doodle, bless his heart.
He's going to let me pet him.
I don't think so. Bless his heart. But we will get pajamas for the puppies that are holiday pajamas and have them match and take photos.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you have like a photo session with them? Do you do it or do you take them?
No, we do it.
Okay.
We'll set up like a table, like a coffee table in front of the Christmas tree and set them on the coffee table and bribe them with treats until we get the right shot or whatever. So we do that for the... it does. It would never work with Loki. We just forget it. We just get him pajamas just so he doesn't feel left out, but he will not sit for photos. None of that. He's going to run and hide and act like he...
Prance.
Yeah, doesn't know who we are, but... still love them. Decorating the tree with real memories. I think a lot of people do that. I have never and don't like to do that.
Me either.
I'm just not the type to put that kind of, but Chris has a tree in his house that is all paper decorations by like his nieces, cousins, nephews, whatever.
Right.
And it's cute. So I think that's a really cute tradition.
And if that's your thing, that's your thing. We're either gonna, like, this year I'm doing icicles. The year before last I did all black and white. Yeah, so I always keep mine color coordinated. Everything has to match, from the trees to the papers to the bows.
Oh. And then another one I think that's a good tradition is cooking your family recipes. I think people carry that tradition on and on and on, whether it's a good one or not. I think a lot of people think it might be.
A little story. My whole time when I was little, growing up until my children were born and all the way up until my mom passed, my mother made Christmas cookies every year. Mm-hmm. Every year. Mm-hmm. We would bake all day. And then
Are these the cookies that you have to decorate with the...
So
they look like Frosty the Snowman or whatever?
Press, and we would do like wreaths and Christmas trees and all kinds of stuff. And me and my daughters, to this day, like, we have our bake day. I'll pack up and I'll go out there because they live like past Covington, keep going out I-20. And we have my mother's recipe book and her cookie press that she used while I was growing up.
Oh,
yeah. I'll bring you some.
I love cookies. I love sweets. I'm trying to cut back. I think another good tradition is watching the same movies every year. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Polar Express.
Yeah, watching those little Christmas movies, holiday movies every year is a good tradition. And then kids believing in the magic. I
love that.
I think that's from me. I love seeing the kids get excited.
Oh my goodness.
I remember growing up and we didn't have a lot. We were so poor that my mom, for us, Christmas was about getting socks and shoes and underwear, and we would have
clothes.
we would get clothes and the essentials, and we would have a toy, or sometimes it would be something that me and my two sisters shared as a toy or whatever. We didn't have a ton, but my mom always made sure that we had stuff under the tree. Always. Yeah. She always made sure we did. Family drama is one of the worst traditions.
I think that there is probably family drama in every family of some sort.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I mean, you've got 50 people gathering. You're going to have this one over there talking about that one, and who's sleeping with who, and who's doing what, and all the things.
But you know what the crazy part of the whole thing is for my family? Our family's so small. We have the smallest family probably of anybody I know, except for my oldest sister, honey. Her child has 5 kids. So, I mean, hell, she's half the family. Another worst tradition is dry dressing. I hate dry dressing. Now, I love dressing. Do you like dressing?
Yes. That is one of my favorite things.
I'm talking about dressing that you make with cornbread.
That's how I make my dressing. Yeah. You have the cornbread and the broth and the eggs and
I
the
love
celery
that,
and
but
the onions
honey,
and
I
all
hate
the
it.
things.
I hate it being dry.
So my oldest daughter because we had Thanksgiving with my youngest daughter at her house. I think it was Thanksgiving, or maybe it was in between, because we were going to be in the Caribbean for Thanksgiving and all the things. But anyway, I was on my way out there, and she's like, Mama, I'm trying to make your and grandmother, and my mom was grandmother. I'm trying to make your and grandmother's recipe for dressing. And I was like, put me on FaceTime. So literally driving from Atlanta, Georgia, hour and a half to my child's house, I'm on FaceTime, and I'm teaching her how to make dressing. But I told her, I was like, you got to make the cornbread the day before. You can't make the cornbread the same day.
Another worst tradition is mystery casserole. Somebody showing up with a casserole and you have no idea what it is.
And you're looking like, what is that?
And you're like, what is that? Like a damn green bean casserole, but it don't look like green beans.
What kind of casserole y'all got going on over there?
Mystery.
No, Tammy don't eat that. No.
Another worst tradition is families acting brand new like they didn't talk trash all year.
Hey y'all, come on in. How have y'all been? Oh my goodness, I ain't seen you in a year.
And girl, as soon as you leave, they on the phone talking with Aunt Brenda about how you're going to hell.
Miss Cookie's real name was Brenda. How about that?
Your mom? Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like going to church on Sunday morning, right? Everybody gonna love you, but guess what? As soon as they hit the KFC or whatever buffet they're going to, they're gonna have you for lunch.
Right, that's the truth.
They're gonna be talking about you just like family.
That's the truth, honey.
About you going to church with them. Okay, another Christmas tradition is my mother was always in charge of our church Christmas plays.
Yeah,
She
you've
got a
got some
whole
good
production.
Christmas traditions.
I do. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. That and New Year's. I love New Year's because to me it's a whole new beginning.
Can you believe that we're talking about holiday traditions and Christmas is a month away?
Yes, do you know what that means? You got 3
Less than a month.
paychecks. 3 paychecks till Christmas. That's girl math.
But you know what? The good thing about being gay and not having kids is you ain't got all the presents to buy.
That's why you got more money than
I know,
I do.
exactly. You know what they call them, honey? Dinks.
What's that?
Double income, no kids.
That's what I'm gonna call you now. That's gonna be instead of Queen. I'm gonna call you
Double
Dink. Hey,
income, no
Dink.
kids. Well, let's talk about some holiday chaos stories. So the family member who says, I'll bring the rolls every year because they can't cook.
How about what time do I need to be there?
Oh my gosh. This one right here is always late. She's always, and that was a conversation that we had when she started working
At our dolly.
Yeah.
At our little dolly.
Wasn't
But
right
I
at
have
all.
been so good.
You've been better.
I have. No. You're gonna give me more than just better.
No, you
I've
got
been
better.
so good.
You've been good. You had a few
So
little,
good.
what they call it in church, girl. We had to be backslide, honey. You backslid once or
I'm
twice.
not gonna be a backslider.
You
I'm a
backslid-
back row Baptist.
You backslid,
I
honey.
was
You was
back
late
row
once or
Baptist.
twice, but no, you've been good.
Yeah.
And then the relative who drinks too much eggnog and starts confessing family secrets. I've never had that happen.
I never had that happen either.
The one aunt who brings Tupperware and packs up food before everyone eats.
It's like, what is under the table? Who brought the clothes basket and
Does-
put it under the pool
Does they
table?
really do that at your family? Like packing up food? And
No. Do you know what homecoming is?
No.
You don't know what homecoming is?
No.
Okay, so every
Like a
year,
school band or
no,
something?
every year at church you have homecoming, and that's where everybody brings a covered dish. And you'd have some people put their clothes basket under the table. Boy, they would be putting like pans of food, and it's like, what? Are you gonna go home and freeze it?
They going to eat,
You
honey.
go eat for the
They
next 6
going to
months.
eat.
Don't have to go to the grocery store.
Right? And then kids crying, dogs stealing food, turkey too dry to swallow without medical coverage. The things we love about the holidays.
Yes, it's my favorite time of year.
You know what? I think it doesn't everybody usually say, next year we're going to eat out.
Next year we're going to what is that? Next year we're going to the Golden Corral.
But you know you're lying, honey. Y'all going to do the same.
Straight line.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah. And Aunt Betty's gonna bring that dry macaroni and cheese. What is that?
Girl, it has been sitting in the crock pot cooking for about 3 hours. Then dry and got no cheese in it. All the cheese done dried up.
Oh, it evaporated.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you not put milk in that?
Well, you know, I do applaud people who have family traditions. I think it's important to have that. And,
Definitely.
And that's what it's all about. The holidays is about family and getting together and having fun and you being thankful. Ain't that what they say?
Sure, I'm thankful.
Well, while we're out here trying to survive Thanksgiving, Miss Taylor Swift was out here dropping music again, including a song called Wood. So let's move on to Spillin the Tea, honey.
I need a drink.
I don't know, have you heard the song?
I'm not a swifter, whatever.
She said it, not me.
Sorry,
Listen.
guys. But I'm a huge music person, though. I love music. Music is my life. I love everything about music. But I will say, I might not like her music, but I do like the way she mentors new people going into the music business.
Yeah, I'm so on the fence with Taylor Swift. I don't dislike her, and I'm not like a Swiftie, but I think she's...
Is that what it's called, a Swiftie?
Swiftie.
Yeah.
I think she's super talented. I think she is very, very smart. She bought all of her catalog and the rights to all of her music and
Yeah,
all of
that
that.
was-
So she negotiated all of that contractual stuff. So she's super
Good
smart.
business move.
Yeah. Yeah, she's super smart. And then the way she markets her albums and just the lyrics of her songs and the meanings, like every song has things in it. And I'm horrible, and I've always been this way, I don't know why, but I'll listen to a song, couldn't tell you a single word that they said in the song. I just hear the music or whatever, I guess, But
And I can hear a song say 3 times and I can almost sing every word.
oh wow.
Yeah.
You know, I did learn to play the piano when I was growing up, and I played by ear. But Taylor Swift is so amazing at being so creative and sneaky with words and lyrics that she puts in her song. And that is why we're just going to say Swiftie thinks there's a very specific inspiration for her new song, Would. They're saying it's about her man, Travis Kelce, as we all know, who's a tight end of the Kansas City Chiefs. And apparently, the tight end part ain't the only thing people are talking about.
Mm.
Do you watch the whole
I don't
football?
know anything about, no, I don't know anything about that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know anything about her other than I've watched her and the way she speaks to young artists.
But we've watched her grow up. You know, you had to
If I
hear
was
about
sitting-
the Kanye when he jumped on stage and took the mic away from her.
I'm telling you right now, Edward, if I was sitting right here and they were fixing to have to put that cloth over my face and pour the water on me for torture, if I didn't say one of her songs, I would be tortured because I don't even know one of her songs. Is that not horrible?
You know the song, shake it off, ooh, ooh, ooh. Really?
No.
Tammy, you have a project to listen to at least one Taylor Swift song before our next episode.
Okay.
Just one. But you know,
Just send it to me.
the internet.
to me.
Well, and Travis Kelce. Now he is a very attractive guy, and he has an ex that he, I guess, broke up with and got with Taylor. Well, his ex, they were together for a while, and there's some drama going on with some of the lyrics in Taylor's new songs, and supposedly about the ex. It's a whole thing, but
So send me that song. That just hurt. So send me that song.
the Wood.
Yeah, I'll listen
honey,
to it.
Well, the internet is saying he ain't just catching passes. He's working with a full lumber yard. That's why it's called Wood.
What are we talking about? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. There it is.
If it's true, Taylor is one lucky woman.
Okay.
That's
Do you
what the
think,
internet's
honey?
saying. You gotta listen to some of the lyrics. Between her album, the billionaire status that she has, a man with NFL skills, and a rumored, she's having the best year of her life.
I guess she is.
The best night of her life every night.
She gonna come limping out across the stage.
What's wrong with Taylor, girl?
Oh, it's just her legs numb.
Listen, if Taylor wrote a song called Wood, she knew exactly what she was doing. She didn't call it twig, she didn't call it branch, she said wood. And that's a southern unit of measurement if I've ever heard of one.
Yes.
She knows. Yeah, I mean,
Is she a Southern girl?
I don't even know.
I don't either.
But listen, I'm gonna send you the song and listen to the lyrics. Like,
Right.
she talks about like things that he does, and like she's mesmerized by the size of it and the whole thing. And he's a white boy in the NFL with some wood.
Maybe she's talking about
No,
this passing game. I don't
no,
know.
Tammy. When you hear the
Okay,
lyrics,
I'll just listen to it.
when you hear the lyrics, you will know exactly what she's talking about. And you've heard men call their things wood, right? Yeah.
I am an older woman.
Anyway, so whether your holiday traditions are sweet or slightly traumatic, just remember every family is crazy. Are you the crazy one, maybe?
Yeah, maybe they're all talking about you when they get on that ride home.
Exactly. Ignore the drama, drink responsibly or don't. Enjoy your people, your family, your friends, your pets, your chosen family or your biological family, whatever it is. We all
Your traditions.
Exactly. Create your own traditions, a new
Definitely.
tradition. Make one of those new traditions be listening to Both Sides of the Front Porch.
That's right.
All right, y'all. We will see y'all again next week. Same porch, same time. Right here, Both Sides of the Front Porch. And don't forget, go to frontporchbs.com. You'll find all of our social media handles and everything there. And y'all, enjoy your holidays. And this is Real Talk, y'all.